Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we got a video by Sub Me and Coach. A very interesting premise on a 2020 NBA mock draft. So, normally when these mock drafts happen, it's just all about who's the best player, who's gonna take who. But this, he's doing it based solely on team fit. It's like the video's titled 2020 NBA mock draft based on team fit only, ignoring all reports. So simply who thinks would best be suited for every NBA team. So yeah, man, link to his channel in the description below. Let's hop into this. I'm very curious who my Detroit Pistons about to get.
Guys, my name is Robel, and we're back with another video. Today, we're going to do an NBA mock draft, but there's a rule that I'm adding onto it. We're only doing this based by NBA fit. So
very
it doesn't
interesting.
matter if you're the best player in this draft class.
If they don't need you, they don't need you.
All right? So we're only going to do the 14th picks, so the lottery picks, right? And we're going to start from 14th to 1st, all right? Now, without further ado, I'm not even trying to waste none of your time. Let's start with the 14th pick. With the 14th pick, the Portland Trailblazers will select Devin Vassell
from
Florida State.
Good 3-and-D player.
Devin is a 6'7" shooting guard, small forward type of prospect, and he's probably the best defender in this class.
Damn, good solid numbers.
What really impressed me about him is his team defense, and that's something the Trailblazers need. They were one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA, and that's the reason why they weren't in the playoff standings.
Probably instant starter.
A guy like Devin Vassell, who's a little bit older, but that means he's more experienced, can contribute right away. And I feel like they need to upgrade at the wing position, and he fits that role.
Could be like a Kuzma impact right away. I think that's a good selection.
The New Orleans Pelicans will select R.J. Hampton from the NBL. Now, R.J. Hampton is a combo guard. He's a little bit bigger. He's about 6'5", and
you'd probably say he'd be like a Tyreek Evans. Like, he could literally play like 1 through the 3, like based off team need.
Even though a lot of people haven't been talking about him, he was one of the best prospects coming out of high school. He has playmaking vision. He has scoring ability.
Oh, bitch ass 3-point shot and field goal percentage.
This guy's one of those guys that even though he's not a top 10 pick, he has potential to become a star. And the New Orleans Pelicans definitely need a guy that they can pair up with Lonzo in the future. And if they decided to trade Drew Holiday, R.J. Hampton is a perfect fit next to Lonzo Ball because he can play make, he can play in the
yeah, on ball or off ball, you name it.
So I think that backcourt will be pretty nice in the future. And him starting as a backup point guard will do pretty well for his development because I don't think he's ready for the NBA just yet. But he'll be one of the better players in this draft for sure. With the 12th pick, the Sacramento Kings will select Tyrese Maxey from Kentucky.
Okay.
Now,
don't know much about his game.
One of my favorite players in this draft.
Let's hear it.
He's a 6'3" shooting guard who has defense, scoring potential, and playmaking potential. Now, the Kings need a
damn solid all-around game.
Bogdanovich and Buddy.
What is it that these goddamn guards can't shoot no more? Like everybody, bro. In the college 3 is like closer, isn't it? Damn.
Together isn't that good, and they're fighting for rotational minutes. So if you keep Buddy Hield and you let Bogdanovich go in restricted free agency, you draft Tyrese Maxey and he can replace that role. He's also a better defender than Bogdanovich, and
well, you'll be like maybe like a Marcus Smart type.
He's a one and done type of player. He's only 19 years old. So Tyrese Maxey is one of the better players in this draft, and the Kings will be getting a steal. With the 11th pick in the draft, the San Antonio Spurs will be swinging for the fences, and they select Jaden McDaniels.
Okay.
Now, I know Jaden McDaniels
three-way scorer according to 2K
college season, but he was a very good high school player. I feel like the Spurs need a wing player and a good wing prospect. When was the last time they drafted a very good wing prospect?
Could be like a Gallinari type of player, I think. 6'10" too.
System, and I feel like Jaden McDaniels has all the tools to become a good NBA player. He has shooting potential, he has a long wingspan, he's a taller player, he has some ball handling ability, and they need a wing player. They have DeMar DeRozan playing the wing, even though he's not.
Yeah, he can play the 3 or the 4.
So I feel like this is the best fit, and I feel like with this pick, the San Antonio Spurs have to spice it up. They have to try something new. With the 10th pick, the Phoenix Suns will be selecting Cole Anthony.
There we go.
This is one of those guys that could go higher in the draft, and the Phoenix Suns will be getting a steal like the Sacramento Kings with Tyrese Maxey. The Ricky Rubio experience was fun, all right? They were winning some games even with DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, it was fun for like 2 weeks. Then it was just Ricky Rubio.
Double team Booker like he can double team Mitchell back in Utah. Ricky Rubio is not a guy that you have to guard when he doesn't have the ball. The best fit next to Devin Booker is a combo guard who can score and play make. And guess who can do that? Cole Anthony.
I do like the
now,
fit a lot.
He's more of a scorer for his guard, but I don't think that's much of an issue because Devin Booker can pass as well, so he doesn't need to be
just about to say that
facilitated like Ricky Rubio. With this pick, I feel like the Suns will finish their rebuild and they will start winning some games and go to the playoffs. I
still think they need some sort of like veteran at the 4th spot. I love the idea of Kevin Love still going to the Phoenix Suns, even if it's for like a year or two, just to like try it out. They definitely need a 4 also on that team.
Cole Anthony on the Suns seems like a very good fit to me. With the 9th pick, the Washington Wizards will be selecting Obi Toppin.
Hey, there you go. Him and Rui? Damn.
Hear me out, okay? Because I know some people are thinking that he should go top 5 or even the 1st pick. But I'm not one of those people because this mock draft is straight on fit. And Obi Toppin does not fit with a lot of teams because of his defensive ability. He's not a good defender and he's pretty...
Damn, well, I don't know if he should be on the Washington Wizards because the Washington Wizards are absolutely atrocious at defense. With like Thomas Bryant sucks at defense. Rui Hachimura wasn't the greatest. I mean, when they had Isaiah Thomas, it was rough. But you know, I guess if you can outscore the teams, you're good to go.
Warriors, on the Wolves, or any of the top teams. But with the Wizards, it could be manageable because they can move Rui Hachimura to the 3, which I think won't be that bad, and have Obi starting at the 4. He provides scoring ability. He can score from the post. He can shoot the 3.
I like him on the T-Wolves personally.
Now,
alongside Cat.
I'm not a believer in Obi Toppin because, first of all, how much of his scoring ability is translatable? I don't know. I don't think he's going to be averaging 20 points per game in the NBA like he did in college.
Damn, you give him that Derek Williams treatment.
I have him going to the Wizards. And Bradley Beal would have another option in the front court. With the 8th pick, the Charlotte Hornets will select Tyrese Halliburton. In my opinion,
a 6'6" point guard
to target a center because Cody Zeller, like, come on, you know what I'm saying? You need to have a young center for that rebuild. But if Wiseman and Okongwu are already taken, then you gotta draft a guard. And I would advise drafting Halliburton because he's a 6'5" guard who makes very well, shoots threes very well, finishes at the rim at a
give that backcourt a little length.
And I don't think that Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham are a good backcourt together. And if you draft Tyrese Halliburton, he'll show them that one of those guys are expendable. With the 8th pick, the Chicago Bulls will be selecting Isaac Okoro. The Chicago Bulls need a two-way wing desperately, alright? Even though they don't have a lot of good defenders in the lineup, they're still 13th in defense.
I don't know anything about Isaac Okoro. Nothing. Sorry, guys. No opinion.
And on offense, while he's not a good shooter, he's a very good slasher and he gets to the rim. He has some ball handling ability and he can pass. So, the Bulls offense...
Well, damn, they should play Denzel Valentine.
And with Kobe White being inserted as a starter next year and Isaac Okoro being there for playmaking and Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen being the scoring threats, I feel like that's a pretty good lineup.
Wow, that's some good defense. There you go. Look at that play.
They just need to figure it out offensively.
That shit out of there.
Isaac Okoro is that glue guy that every single team needs to bring all the pieces together.
Really good defender.
With the 6th pick, the New York Knicks will be selecting LaMelo Ball. Now, LaMelo Ball is obviously one of the best.
Bro, we take him in Detroit, man.
I think he's second, but he'll fall to the Knicks here because they're one of the.
We're gonna take him in Detroit, man.
Cover his weaknesses, and his biggest weakness is his defense. He's pretty weak right now, even though he's very tall, and we all know that he has never showed any real good signs of defensive ability. But as a team defender, he can develop. He's shown to get a lot of steals, and if he plays with Frank Ntilikina, I'm sure that the Knicks can cover up those defensive weaknesses. His shooting and his efficiency is something that he has to work on, but I buy it.
New York big go crazy for this man.
It doesn't look that good. It goes in and he can shoot it from deep, and it's a pretty quick release. LaMelo is one of the most talented guys in this draft class, and I'm pretty high on him as an overall versatile player. I think he has all-star potential, but this is also a risky pick.
Right, it's like, should the Knicks be doing risky?
The Detroit Pistons will select Killian Hayes. Now, if you want to talk about marketability and ticket sales, because, you know, the Detroit Pistons are pretty boring and no one buys tickets to their games, right? You would pick LaMelo Ball because...
He ain't really lying. Ain't no, I mean, we don't sell tickets. We don't sell tickets, but once Blake Griffin's back next year, man, throwing down people's faces, you know, it's all going to be good.
He's a guy that's more popular than Killian Hayes. But if we're strictly talking about fit, LaMelo Ball and Luke Kennard is not a good defensive duo. And
True.
Not a good duo
True.
in general, to be honest. But Killian Hayes,
I'm there for it, though.
A good defender. He's a good team defender, and he has a really high potential as well. I feel like Killian Hayes is one of the most.
Damn, that dude's jump shot was ugly. Oh my god.
Definitely in my top 5 best players, and he can shoot, he can pass, he can play defense, and he's very good in the pick and roll. And he's shown some signs of being a 3-level scorer. He has floaters, shooting mid ranges, and from 3 he's improving, but he's shown to already shoot step back 3-pointers.
You know what? He kind of giving me I kind of like him. He's kind of giving me like Chauncey Billups vibes. Just like the way he was dribbling the basketball. It's just very Chauncey Billups-esque. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
That's already nice to see. And he's one of the biggest players in his draft class as well.
You gotta love you like Luke.
With the 4th
there we
pick,
go.
The Atlanta Hawks will select Anthony Edwards. Trae Young going off every
That'd be
single
nasty
night
duo.
Atlanta Hawks
Nasty duo.
But he needs a guy in the backcourt that he can defer to. And right
not
now,
Kevin Huerter.
Kevin Huerter, Cam Reddish, and DeAndre Hunter are not ready. So I feel like they need to pick up Anthony Edwards because that would be a great backcourt duo. Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He has great slashing ability. He can shoot the 3, and he can shoot mid-ranges off the move. Now, there's some question about his defensive effort, but he has great defensive potential because he has a 6'9" wingspan at 6'5". He can also guard a lot of different positions because he's 6'5" and like 200.
Damn, bro.
Already.
Holy shit, bro. We fucking knocked that dude down. My God.
With Trae Young being number 1 and Anthony Edwards being number 2 is a great fit. With the 3rd pick, the Minnesota Timberwolves will select Onyeka Okongwu from USC.
Can you play power forward?
Okongwu to me is the best big man in the draft. In my opinion, he's better than James Wiseman. Now the reason why I love the Onyeka and Towns fit is because Karl-Anthony Towns has some struggles guarding the rim and playing defense at the 5 spot.
So you're probably looking at Cat switching to the 4 now. Right?
If you have Karl-Anthony Towns playing the 4 on
there you
offense and defense, and Onyeka Okongwu playing the 5 and guarding 5s, I feel like that will fix their defense. The Minnesota Timberwolves have a lot of scoring in D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Karl-Anthony Towns, but their defense is horrible. So they got.
Damn, he's giving me Amari Stoudemire vibes.
Onyeka Okongwu is one of the better big man defenders in this draft class. He can guard the
way he attacks.
He can switch a little bit, and he can guard bigger players. So I feel like this front court.
Oh yeah, that's Amari Stoudemire right there.
Good, and I feel like their defensive issues are addressed.
Damn, bro. Take him in
Detroit.
Detroit.
The Cavs select
him and Christian Wood.
Benny Advia from Israel. Now this draft does not have a lot of wing prospects at all, and Denny is the best wing prospect out of.
Could be a bust.
And the Cavs.
Or it could be the next Luka. We don't really know.
Sadie Osman
you never know.
Not starting caliber, and they need a guy that can defend, which Denny can actually do. They need a guy that can play make because both of the
Denny, good basketball player, trash restaurant.
Playmakers, and they need a guy that can score at the wing position. And Denny is a very versatile scoring threat. He has some comparisons to Luka Doncic, but I disagree with those because Luka Doncic is
European white player,
and Denny is just not there yet. But Denny is 6'8" to 6'9" with a lot of defensive potential. So I think this is the perfect fit for the Cavs. With the 1st pick,
James
the Warriors
Wiseman.
will select James Wiseman. Now, fit-wise, it makes sense. But is this guy the best player in the draft? No. Is he a top 10 player in this draft? I don't even think so.
Damn.
I don't think he's that good.
You don't like Wiseman.
But the Warriors aren't expecting a star. The Warriors need a guy that can rim run, a guy that can set screens, and be a lob threat. And
see, I'm thinking they need Anthony Edwards. The reason I say that is because Edwards can start off as a 6-man for that team. That team, I think, needs a little depth, action out there scoring wise. We don't know exactly what Klay Thompson's gonna be like when he's back. Klay and Steph Curry are both getting older, so it's like instantly, one of those guys get older. You want to put maybe a Klay at the 3 spot or something like that. Sometimes you got Anthony Edwards there, ready to take the reins of the team.
Wiseman is good at that. They also need a guy that could potentially be a rim protector. And even though Wiseman is not that smart of a player on defense, I feel like Draymond can help him on that aspect. I think in the Warriors system, Wiseman could be an elite role player, and I think this is the best fit.
All right, guys, that is the end of the video right there, man. What do you all think, guys? Give me your best fit, draft picks in the comment section below. Which team do you think your player should get, or your favorite team, what player should they get, and who do you think they're actually going to get, and who do you think's the best fit? Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, guys.